Hey there, Golden Lake. Happy Friday. We are getting close. Rumor has it 7 days or something like that with the student calendar left. And those days are action packed. Today is a, big picnic day in multiple grades, and we're not slowing down next week. Next Tuesday, our fifth graders, as part of their graduation and culminating success of an elementary career, are heading out to Valley Fair. Next Wednesday, we have a really special event where students who went to Golden Lake, who are now seniors at the high school and graduating, they come back and they procession through our hallways in cap and gown, really get to show our students what the end looks like, and then also kind of reconnect some of those relationships that they've had with their former staff here at Golden Lake, or teachers and principals, and those types of things. Such a special day to see all of this hard work ends up in hopefully what is called a graduation with that too, and that's going to be on Tuesday, or excuse me, Wednesday, with that. And then later that night, we have our EL party, our EL night at Golden Lake Park, where there's ice cream and so forth. We have 98 EL students at Golden Lake, and that represents just under 24% of our population as a whole. We're very proud of the growth that they've shown, and we celebrate that next Wednesday with them at Golden Lake Park. Thursday, one of my favorite days, an old school, old fashioned track meet, track and field day, the white paint on the grass or slash dirt slash crabgrass slash everything. Students get a chance to participate in some running events and some field events. Such a fun day, music, and really celebrate our spirit. We have some competitiveness that day, but also realize that we want to tailor those things to life itself. We win sometimes, and we lose sometimes too, and we got to lose with grace as well at times. So lots of fun stuff. Then the following week is only 2 days for the students. Uh, Monday is going to be our fifth grade graduation, and Tuesday will be our kindergarten graduation, along with some great field trips and celebrations over the course of those 2 days as well. So that's just really an action-packed schedule. Couple of technical pieces. Your student last month took the MCA. If you want to know preliminary results of how your child did, you can go in right now. Simply go into your parent portal, log into that, find that particular child, look at that profile, and look under the tab called Assessment. And it'll have all of the national and state tests that they've taken. And the new one would be the MCA, Minnesota MCA, both reading and math. If you want to know how they did compared to grade level standards, that's available right there. If you want to talk about what that means, feel free to give me a jingle. I can certainly talk you through that. Fast Bridge test results, that's going to measure their growth from the fall to the spring. It's going to be a paper document that's going to come home to you at the end of school. It's called the Family Report. It does a nice job of telling you where they fall in the scope of learning with that. And then last but not least, the report card process. Teachers will be finalizing that on the half-day workshop day, and those will become available to you online. Please keep in mind that if you want the kind of the old-fashioned paper report card, you need to print that before July 1st. Why? July 1st represents the fiscal start and end to a school year. So all of our data rolls over and kind of resets then for the following year. So if you want the paper copy, you're going to have to print that before July 1st, or June 30th or earlier, to be able to do that. Don't worry, the grades and everything under the profile of your student are still there. But if you wanted the PDF version of that, you do need to print that before July 1st. So lots of great things coming up. I'll continue to send you multiple emails reminding you of very similar information as we look to close out this school year. We have worked and completed the process of placement for next year for classroom lists. Keep in mind, those lists will become public about August 15th. Why? Because we have sections that might spill over. We might need to rebuild a section, so forth. I'd rather tell you in August than tell you in June and then retell you in August something different. That's why we do that. Little long today, but just wanted to get all that information out. Again, next week will be very, very similar messaging. Last but not least, we're taking some time this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. I know a lot call it the official start of summer. I challenge to remind you of really why we have a Memorial Day. Some have given it all so you and I can do the things we do. Please take a moment, make it silent, make it loud, pay some tribute to those that have allowed us to be here doing what we do in this wonderful country. Have a great weekend ahead, and if you're traveling, be safe. Go Eagles.